Welcoming a newborn is such a special time. No words can describe how it feels. It's a time to bond, to recharge, and to focus on the family. That's why Procter and Gamble Philippines recently launched its Share the Care policy. It's a parental leave program that offers all kinds of equal opportunities to parents. And to tell us more about this, we have with us this morning Rafi Fajardo. He's the President and Managing Director of Procter and Gamble Philippines. Good morning, Rafi. Glad you could join us today.
Morning, Paolo. Thanks for having me.
It's a real pleasure to have you. Now, you describe this Share the Care policy as a groundbreaking parental leave program that promotes equality and inclusion in the workplace. Now, I noticed you're calling it a parental leave. Tell us a bit more about it. Who can benefit from it?
Yeah, P&G Share the Care is actually an industry-leading paid parental leave program. We aim to set a higher standard for equality and inclusion, not just in work, but also at home. Specifically, it's actually a minimum paid leave for all P&G parents welcoming a new child. When I mean all, it's not just your traditional only biological moms. It includes fathers, obviously mothers, even parents who are adopting kids. So it's regardless of gender. So it's all parents included, because we believe that caring for new children would have no gender bias. Any parent should be able to have the opportunity to care for their new child.
That's fantastic. I love the direction you guys are taking. It is really, much wider and much more inclusive. Why create this policy, though? Are there mandated maternity and paternity leaves in the country? Are they not enough, the laws or rules that exist?
Paolo, the core of P&G is we want a world that is more equal and inclusive, right? And we start with our employees. We don't want any programs that would have any stereotypes whatsoever. So this is one of those policies that we felt in the old system, it was too biased that only moms should take care of their kids, but actually that's a responsibility that would be shared by any parent. We also recognize that parenting in today's world is no longer just limited to biological or legally married couples, right? It's any parent, whether you adopt or you're single, man, woman, or female. So it's part of our values, and we want to bring it to life in all of our programs.
I love it. It's super progressive. Now, how will this policy strengthen the bond between parents and their children, you think? I mean, now more than ever, we're spending more and more time at home, and we're realizing more and more how important it is to make sure that we keep that bond strong and keep that bond, nurture that bond.
You're right, Paolo, and it's really crucial in the first few weeks of your child, whether adopted or newborn, that both parents are able to bond with them. In the previous policies, only the mom will have a prolonged period of time during childbirth, right? Now we're allowing all parents of P&G 8 weeks paid leave, so they don't have to worry about their work. And actually, we also allow them to break this up into different periods. So if you want to take it in the first 8 weeks, or you maybe want to wait a little bit longer. So it's prime time for you to pick the time for you to bond with your child.
Right, that sounds fantastic. I mean, you can actually schedule things. You can have a mom spending time with your new baby at a certain point. The dad can step in, and you guys can sort of figure out how you guys want to spend that time, together separately over the course of a long period. What other programs does P&G have to promote equality in the workplace aside from this program?
No, we have a lot. It's in our DNA, Paulo. But I guess the proof is in the pudding, right? As they say. Just to share some numbers with you, here in P&G Philippines, more than 50% of our employees are actually female. If you take the top management level, more than 54% are actually female. So it's a little bit higher, right? So I think that's the proof that we're trying to drive a world that is more equal. And we start with our own workforce. Programs like We See Equal. It's a forum that we have every year that's held from Asia Pacific all the way to Africa. In fact, Paulo, it's happening this week. It's a big conversation that we have around the region. We invite speakers, former CEOs, UN, our own CEOs who are female, to spark change. It's conversation to see what are the biases that still exist, so that one by one we can try to change them in the workplace, starting with P&G. So there's many of this. Even our benefit systems, we have this My Pay, My Way system, wherein essentially we allow individuals to pick benefits that are meeting whatever their needs are from, so you can choose if you want more insurance, do you want more leaves, do you want a gym membership? So we're flexible, right? And obviously this promotes equality inclusion versus a standard set of benefits that are forced upon everyone.
Fantastic. I love the direction you guys are taking, and I certainly salute your efforts. This is indeed a step towards positive change, if I may say so. Thank you so much, Rafi Fajardo of P&G Philippines, for joining us this morning here on New Day. Thanks so much, Rafi.